The parade of players coming off the team, but
well, Kevin, yep.
Special talent indeed. David, thank you. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Wendell Carter.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Let's check out Pittsburgh's starting lineup. Reddish out there with Young. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Morris in at the 4 slot. And for Charlotte, they've got Gallinari. DeMarcus Cousins out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Derek White. And it's Booker in at the 2 guard. Here's Booker after R.J. Barrett's bucket. The drive by Booker. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Bobcats will retain possession here. And so here's Charlotte, and the 3 ball is good. 2 teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
Yeah, and it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
There's the pass to Booker. Over Reddish. Knocks down the 10-footer. Booker's got 5 now.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Passes it to Reddish. To the inside. It's blocked.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in.
You know, for a young fella, P.J. Washington is starting to show some real skill as a trash talker. I mean, he said back in high school, some people are not mentally strong. So I try to get in their heads a little bit, and so far it seems to be working.
Now, here is Gallinari. Clock is at 3. Here's Cousins. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. For Pittsburgh, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And stolen by Booker. A fast break now for Charlotte. On up the court. Stolen by Carter. And there's a minute 45 left in the first. And Young kicks to Morris. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 5 points in the game.
And having a mature understanding of the game, Washington exploits any weakness he can find.
Greg, I like that word mature because that's the type of game he has. He's very aware, reads the floor and situations well, and then he executes. He's got a lot of polish and refinement in his game, and he's a value-utility guy who can make plays that help you win.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's White. Here's Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Yeah, you know, Cousins, I think, is sometimes underrated as an offensive rebounder. That guy can get some putbacks for you.
Here's Young. And it's blocked. To the paint. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Young is double. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Here's Booker. It's deflected. And now Young running the floor all by himself. Unable to get that one. White with the defensive effort. Here's Booker. Lays it up off the glass. Booker's got 9 points.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Young for 3. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3. And it's Pittsburgh with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Pittsburgh?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And Pittsburgh, looking at who they've got out there. Barrett is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Carter. Then it's Reddish. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Washington, that's good.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control, too. Excellent.
Young taking his time here.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside. And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Booker the pass to Washington. Here's Booker. Fires for three. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Gallinari against Barrett. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Aggressive and physical. Barrett creating the contact there to draw the foul.
For Pittsburgh, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And so White will bring it up for the Bobcats. They trail by 6. Pass to Booker. Over Reddish. That's good from Booker on the assist by White. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Young passes to Barrett. Back to Young. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
White against Young. Kicks it out to Booker. Booker draws the double. Pass to Washington. Just 5 to shoot. Cans it from downtown. Washington's got 5 points so far. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that, partner.
Fires from the wing. No good from Booker.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Barrett and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
The Bobcats shooting their first free throw of the night.
Well, you know, I think Washington's ability to play inside and outside is going to keep him around the league for a long time. I think he's actually got stardom in his future.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Young, the pass to Reddish. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Reddish has got his third basket of the night. And it's Pittsburgh in the... All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. There was no stopping R.J. Barrett in the first half. He had 13. And it's just about time.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got DeMarcus Cousins, Washington out there with Gallinari, then it's White, and it's Booker in at the two-guard spot. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Passes to Reddish. Back to Young. Over in the corner, Reddish. No good from outside. Charlotte trails by 5. Cousins dishes to White. And White slams it in.
Tell you what, a move like that, hard to the bucket, always going to get your teammates excited and up off the bench.
Barrett with the ball. 13 points in the game. Bucket is good. Barrett's got 15 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Young outside. Shoots the 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. White the pass to Washington. And he converts the layup. 13 points in the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
Stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
Inside for the lead, and he lays it up and in. And the Bobcats lead by 1.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Barrett. Pittsburgh working the ball around. It's Barrett on the wing. The Bobcats pull it in. Cousins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gallinari left side. And Gallinari throws it down.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Here's Barrett, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Booker in the post. For Pittsburgh, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Barrett with the ball. He's picked up by Cousins. And that one, good. Barrett's got 6 here in this quarter.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
A nice shot by Booker.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so Young will bring it up for Pittsburgh. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Plays it up and banks it in. Young's got 7 points in the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Washington, and that one clearly a foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Well, it's a nice sight to see Washington attacking inside, just making the defense foul.
Both shots good from the stripe. For Pittsburgh, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. White against Young. Can't nail the jump, and we'll be back with you shortly. Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Pittsburgh shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. And Pittsburgh, looking at who they've got out there. Morris is out there with Barrett. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Carter. And it's Young in at the point. For 3, Barrett. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Barrett's got 22.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Cousins with it. Guarded now by Morris. That one drops for him. Cousins has got the game tied up here for Charlotte.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Gallinari kicks to White. To the inside. And it's Washington missing.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Now, here's Reddish, defended by Booker. The shot by Reddish, no good. Charlotte shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Cousins getting the full enchilada there, folks. Got the hoop and the harm. Great poise and agility to get it up and down.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Barrett against Gallinari. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Here's Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Barrett.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Young against White. Releases. No good from Cousins.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to White. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The tray, good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 5 assists in the game.
Well, it's so good to see White growing in confidence with his offensive game and not hesitating at all to shoot the perimeter shot.
Young passes to Morris. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's White on the wing. Now the pass to Washington. It counts.
Pressure gets to some people, bothers them, but not Washington. Tremendous concentration in that big moment.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. They're trailing by 5. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Pittsburgh's head coach talked to his team during that timeout. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
And they go to the intentional foul. There's 31 seconds left in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, White was a late first-round pick in 2017, and I think he brought a little edge, plays with a chip on his shoulder, and it served him well. That can actually be the case for a lot of players in the league.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. They're down by 7. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And out of bounds as the Bobcats gain possession. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He kicks it to Gallinari. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Clock at 6. Booker the pass to Washington. Back to Booker. The 3. Drills it from outside.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean,
all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for